like clock. I can't stop. Fuck around, make my 40 pop.
Boruto might actually have to go rogue. And of course, this video is off the heels of the last chapter that was released, chapter 46 of the Boruto manga, which dropped absolute bombs. But regardless, we found out in that chapter that Boruto is most likely going to be turning into Momoshiki whenever his karma seal actually does fully mature. But now I do want to talk about the possibility of Boruto going rogue and him actually leaving the Konoha for the village's sake. Now, I feel like the first question that everybody has to ask is how long will this process actually take? Now, the only reference that we can possibly take from is going to be the Jigen and Isshiki otsutsuki situation, but the Jigen and Isshiki otsutsuki situation is extremely gray, mainly because we don't really know when Jigen got the karma seal. If we do believe Amato's story, Kage actually caught Isshiki off guard and beat him. That would be over 1,000 years ago. Now, of course, he didn't necessarily implant Jigen with the karma seal right then and there. He had to take some time to heal. Now, in my opinion, I think maximum he probably took 1 year to heal, but let's exaggerate it and say he took 200 years to heal. That would still leave us over an 800-year gap of when the karma seal actually takes full control over Jigen's body. I personally believe that Amato is going to explain that in the next chapter, but as of right now, I mean, we have no idea. And another thing is that this could possibly mean that Boruto is going to be alive for a very long time if he isn't killed, of course, mainly because if we believe Amato's story, Jigen, the actual vessel, was alive for over 1,000 years. Now, Amato did say the only way to stop this process that we know of as of right now is just to kill Boruto, and we know off of the rip a lot of people in the Hidden Leaf Village are not going to be for that, especially Naruto and Sasuke. Now, this right here might be a very tricky situation, man, because the other Kages might actually disagree with Sasuke and Naruto's course of action. They might believe to sustain the stability of the ninja world as of right now, they have to kill Boruto, and of course, that being Naruto, he's not going to be for that. Now, here's where it gets tricky. The ninja world is very stable. No one is really warring with each other except for some rogue ninja, but in terms of tensions, they are extremely mute as of right now. But if this situation happens where the other Kage believe that Boruto should die to protect the stability of the ninja world, and Naruto does not believe that Boruto should die to protect the stability of the world, tensions will arise. You have to understand, Naruto and Sasuke, they are the nuclear power. We understand that nobody in the ninja world right now, regular ninjas, cyborgs are a different story, but as of right now, no one in the ninja world can actually rival against Naruto and Sasuke, and that has not been a problem, you know, because Naruto and Sasuke has been very cooperative with the other Kages. Right now, it feels like a partnership, but if they call it what it is, if they say Naruto and Sasuke are the rulers of everything, man, because they're the strongest characters in the whole ninjaverse, instead of a partnership, it can quickly start feeling like a dictatorship where Naruto and Sasuke are the rulers of everything. And just that sheer tension alone, where Naruto and Sasuke can possibly be disagreeing with 4 other Kage, that can possibly spark another great ninja war. Now, the reasonable question to ask in this situation is going to be, why is everybody worried about Momoshiki otsutsuki? Momoshiki was completely washed by Naruto and Sasuke, and of course it would have been over a lot sooner if Naruto and Sasuke weren't weakened, and of course Momoshiki didn't get that power boost from Katasuke. Well, let me explain this to you. We don't know the timeline of when the karma seal actually takes over the whole body. We understand that Jigen was alive for 1,000 years, so let's say hypothetically it takes, let's say, 150 years for the karma seal to make a full transition. In 150 years, we can possibly assume that Naruto and Sasuke are probably going to be dead. I know people don't want to really come to that realization, but that's a possibility. Now, let's say Boruto makes the transition to Momoshiki in 150 years. At that point, Momoshiki would have nobody to rival him. Naruto and Sasuke are probably going to be done, and we can't just sit here and simply assume that the characters in the future are going to be that strong to be able to take down Momoshiki otsutsuki. So even a better case scenario, let's say that Boruto makes the full transition to Momoshiki in about 50 years. And Naruto and Sasuke are still alive. In 50 years, Naruto and Sasuke are going to be a lot weaker than they are right now. So it's not just about protecting right now the status quo, but protecting the long-term future of the ninja world. Now, one might ask, how could the other nations possibly rival the powerhouses of Naruto and Sasuke? Well, conveniently, Amato just leaked the information that other nations might actually have the potential to build cyborgs just as strong as Delta and Kashin Koji. Now, of of course, what we understand from Delta is that she was a character that actually rivaled Naruto. And in fact, Naruto might actually be dead if Kawaki didn't sacrifice his arm. So in terms of matching battle strengths, the other nations might potentially have the ability to match Naruto and Sasuke's battle strength. Now, of course, the cyborgs are not going to be at Naruto's level, and they're not going to beat Naruto and Sasuke. That's out the window. But what we understand is that Naruto and Sasuke are not going to be so overpowering that the other nations just don't stand a chance. In the series of Naruto, we came to understand that power is not the ruler over everything. You can be completely stronger than another character, but the other character manages to outsmart you. And that was something that Delta almost did to Naruto before Kawaki actually jumped in and risked his whole arm being completely blown off. Now, of course, I feel like that would be a reach in any other situation, mainly because Naruto is just a friendly guy. In any other situation, that would be a reach. But in this situation, when we're talking about his son, his actual seed, I feel like that's something that Naruto would actually go to war for. Now, of course, it could be a different situation where Naruto says, no, of course, we're not going to kill Boruto and Kawaki. And the other Kages also agree. Maybe one or two disagree. But let's say they all come to the conclusion that Boruto and Kawaki do not deserve to be executed. That's still not going to prevent other ninjas, possibly some covert ninjas, to try to assassinate Boruto. Boruto will essentially be the new age Jinchuriki, but instead of us not knowing if the Jinchuriki is actually going to rampage or not, this is an actual fact. We understand that Momoshiki will eventually take over Boruto. So right now, it's really only a matter of time. Of course, I understand that the intricacies of this is kind of different, but in terms of Gaara, when he was younger, his father wanted to assassinate him. He understood that the One Tails can possibly threaten the stability of the Hidden Sand Village. Like, think about it. The Kage ordered the assassination of his own son, and he wasn't even sure that the One Tails would rampage. We now know for a fact that Momoshiki is going to eventually rampage. Now, of course, after all these scenarios, one would possibly understand Boruto was going to cause the Hidden Leaf Village, and especially his family, his father being the Hokage, a lot of trouble and a lot of problems. One way to take the pressure off of Naruto is, of course, by going rogue. In my opinion, I feel like this would be a stretch if there wasn't already speculation that Boruto will eventually go rogue. We've seen Boruto with Sasuke's headband before. We understand that that headband has the famous slash in between the Konoha symbol from Naruto, so it basically symbolizes that it's a rogue shinobi. A lot of us assume that Boruto is only wearing that mainly because Boruto idolizes Sasuke, but it could possibly have a deeper meaning in which Boruto actually goes rogue in the future to possibly protect the Hidden Leaf Village and, of course, the Hokage's legacy. And in my opinion, I feel like this would possibly be a decision for Boruto. It wouldn't come down to Naruto saying, Boruto, I need you to go rogue. I feel like Boruto would take it upon himself, mainly because that's the guy that he is. And in my opinion, it just matches Boruto's personality. Boruto has been saying ever since he met Sasuke that he wanted to be in the shadows, that he wanted to be the new Sasuke. Now we understand that Sasuke isn't rogue, but Boruto can still serve the exact same purpose. And I really don't want to bring up the comparison of Itachi, mainly because Itachi actually joined a group that sole purpose was to like rewrite the ninja world. But what we do understand is that even though Itachi was a rogue ninja, he was still part of the quote-unquote good guys. He was still protecting the Hidden Leaf from the shadows. I personally believe that that could possibly be what Boruto's motive would probably be in this particular situation. But I honestly want to know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. And of course, I'm pretty sure a lot of the fans out there would love to see a rogue Boruto. We'd love to see the dark future that Boruto has ahead. And of course, his internal battles with a character like Momoshiki Otsutsuki, and also his external battles with characters that are actually trying to assassinate him to prevent another resurrection of Momoshiki Otsutsuki. But let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. It's been your boy Baara B, and we out.
It's a knife.